Okay, let's talk about something that's been slightly bugging me. You know that advice that's out there. I'm sure you've heard it. Just exercise more and eat better. That's it. Like, simple, done. You're not losing weight because you're not exercising enough and you're not eating right. Okay, fine. Maybe that's valid. But honestly, I'm calling a little bit of bullshit on this because that advice is so antiquated. Like Jane Fonda called, she wants her advice back. Now, don't get me wrong. Yes, we need to move our bodies 100%. We also need to definitely be lifting weights. Absolutely. Non negotiable. Lift those heavy, dumb, stupid weights. And we also know that, yes, we have to eat foods that make sense, that fuel our body, that actually make us feel good. But we're also acting like this is the only way to do it. This is the one road that we have to go down. And the only problem is that we just haven't tried hard enough. Like we're all sitting there on the sofa with a bag of chips wondering, what's the problem here? I wonder what the secret is. Like, yes, we know that we have to eat right, right? We know what to do. We all know diet and exercise. But I am going to go so far as to say that is not the actual issue. The issue runs way deeper, and nobody's really focusing on it. It's gaining a little bit of traction now, but we really need to put the spotlight on this because what is really happening with any type of change, anything you're trying to create, anything you're trying to do that's different than what you've been doing, what's really happening is your brain is working against you. Your little brain, your little mind that sits on top of your neck, right above your eyes, behind your eyes, that whole little mind brain thing is working against you. Now, I'm really not trying to be dramatic, but hear me out. Your brain has one job, and that is to keep you alive. And in order to do that, it has to keep you safe. That is it. And here's the kicker. Your brain thinks that safe means familiar. Even if familiar is you feeling anxious, feeling overwhelmed, feeling frustrated, even like completely disgusted with yourself is familiar. I know that sounds wild because you're like, wait, my brain wants me to feel terrible? Not exactly. But your brain does look at those uncomfortable feelings and goes, okay, I know that these feelings are uncomfortable. I know they don't make me feel good, but you know what? I know these feelings. I know them. I've survived them before. They're predictable. And predictable is safe in your brain's book. It loves predictability. And that's the key right there. It's survived these feelings. It knows that it can still stay alive even though it feels like shit. So when you decide to start a new routine, or a new diet, or a new workout routine, your nervous system basically sounds the alarm, right? It's like, red alert, unfamiliar territory, forget this, let's go back to where it's safe. It's like screaming that in your mind. And that's why you start strong on Monday mornings, because you're motivated and you're using that as your fuel. You got your meal prep done, you're feeling good. But by Wednesday or a week or so in, you're face down at a pizza, like wondering what the hell happened. Because along the way, you got tripped up. You were like, okay, I've been doing so well for 3 days, 5 days. I deserve a treat. I deserve a little piece of familiarity, is basically what your brain is saying. I've done a good job. This was all well and good. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to go have my treat now. And man, that's when the wheels fucking fly off. Because what happened is your brain said, all right, that was great, but this is too different now. It's actually too uncomfortable, so I'm going to go back to what I know. And this is why every diet you've tried eventually fails. It's not because you're lazy. It's not because you lack willpower. It's not because you're broken. And it's not because you've tried everything and nothing has worked. It's because nobody taught you how to work with your nervous system. We are actually working against it. So we're fighting an even harder uphill battle with this invisible demon that we don't even know we're fighting against. We think it's us. We think it's we're lazy. We put it on ourselves. And it's actually our nervous system, our mind just working to protect us. And we never knew that our brain needed to feel safe with the unfamiliar, right? Like, have we really specifically ever articulated that? That you need to calm down the threat response, that you need to become more deliberate and aware about what's happening on a deeper level. We were never really fully taught this. But the truth is, what goes on inside, what goes on the inside of you, shows up on the outside of you. If that makes sense. What's going on inside, internally, shows up in your outside world. So when you're in chaos internally, when you're anxious, overwhelmed, stuck in that old familiar discomfort, that's what creates your external reality. Your brain will literally search for things to confirm those feelings. That's your subconscious right there. And it doesn't know right from wrong. It doesn't judge good from bad. It just goes with keeping you safe. It's like following orders from the captain. That's what your subconscious is doing. Your conscious mind is the captain. Your subconscious mind is literally taking the orders and executing. And that is it. Doesn't matter good or bad. So the real work, it's not about finding the perfect workout plan or the right macro split, right? It's not about that. It's about understanding what's happening in your internal world. So you want to start asking yourself, what makes me start something and then stop? What am I actually afraid of? Because usually it's just simply doing something new, doing something unfamiliar, even if the unfamiliar is good for you. And that is what we need to focus more on. That's the real work. So what do you actually do about this? Let me give you 3 steps that you can start with right now. Like 3 very simple ways to work with your nervous system when you are going about creating a new routine or you're changing things up, right? And this, like I said, this can be with anything. Just try to figure out what it is that you want and then start asking yourself these questions. So step 1, catch yourself in the act. So the next time you feel the urge to quit, and you definitely will, pause just for a second and notice what's happening. As like tune into your feelings. Are you feeling anxious? Are you feeling tense? Is your brain just like freaking out and telling you this is too hard? Let's just go back to what we know. I need the sofa. I need familiarity. Listen to what is happening in your brain. Just notice it though, but don't judge it. Don't beat yourself up about it. Just go, okay, there it is. I'm getting aware. My brain thinks I'm in danger because I'm doing something new. And that awareness alone is a superpower. So then step 2, you're going to talk to your nervous system like it's a scared little kid. And I know it sounds weird, but when you feel that resistance, you need to calm yourself down. So you want to take some deep breaths, like really deep, slow breaths. Put your hand on your heart if that helps, and literally tell yourself, I'm safe. This new thing isn't a threat. I'm just trying something different. And your nervous system needs to hear that it's okay. You're essentially teaching your brain that the unfamiliar does not equal danger. It's just you trying something new. And then step 3, make the new thing ridiculously small, because your brain freaks out at big change. So don't make big changes all at once. You want to start working out. Don't commit to an hour at the gym 5 days a week. Commit to putting your sneakers on. Commit to walking down just your block. That's it. Like small little things. Because the goal is to make the new action so small and consistent that it becomes familiar. You want your brain to all of a sudden be like, oh, we put our sneakers on every day at 7 a.m. That's just what we do now. And it'll stop fighting you. And then you can build from there. Your brain it's very simple. Your subconscious is very influential. So you just give it little suggestions and then you do the act and it starts wiring. So the bottom line is you're not broken and you're not lazy. So your brain is doing its job. And now that you have a little bit understanding of how it works and what you can do to work with it instead of against it, that's going to start pushing you into the right direction. That's going to start the little changes. You just need to be consistent and always just calm down your nervous system when you feel like you want to go like running in the total opposite direction from whatever change it is that you're trying to create. Just slow down, pay attention to your breath, put your heart on your hand, close your eyes, take a minute, trust yourself. Trust that you can figure this out because it has nothing to do. Because we put way too much emphasis on food and diet and not enough on what is actually internally going on that is preventing us from moving forward.